The 8-0, 55 and over. And again, you know, she was correct. They do not look like they're 55 and over. Ricky Stevens, these guys don't look like they're 55 and over as well.
Got fake IDs. They all got fake IDs.
Yeah, we're not too older. But anyway, just for some stats here. Okay, everyone. Hey.
That's not saying anything.
Hey. Everybody. Okay. Just for some stats here. At 55 and over 8-0 men, there were 659 teams in the nation. Wow. Ricky's team was one of 17. Each section sent a team. They went and they conquered. They actually won nationals. They are national champs. And in the final match, they won 3-0. All 3 matches were 2 sets. So come on up here. Ricky Stevens is the captain. Come on up, everybody.
Just a few things to say here first. No one ever talks about this, but in order to get to nationals, you have to win your local league. To win your local league, you have to have opponents in that local league. So no one ever talks about it, but we would not be here if we didn't have a group of Virginia Beach players that came out and competed with us every week. So I don't know if any of them are here, but thank you. We live in an area with not as many tennis players. We have to compete against places like Richmond, Northern Virginia, and Washington. They have thousands of players. It's a struggle to even get a league together, and we did, and thank you for helping us do it. So this is a cast of characters here that won this tournament. The sectional tournament, which was here at ODU, was very close. That was a struggle, but we prevailed there. So we qualified for nationals. Now, when most people qualify for nationals, they plan this elaborate trip months in advance, all sorts of logistical details worked out by the captain.
Only the women do that.
So, not many people know this, but we had 3 people on our team. They didn't fly down, they rode in an RV. They left in an RV on Thursday afternoon. Well, no, Thursday afternoon. They pulled into the national campus at about 5 a.m. on Friday, drove all night, and they played in a match that morning. So we need special recognition of the RV boys. Will you please step forward? They did not lose a court the entire tournament. Anyway, this team was put together by Ricky. He did a fantastic job. Anyone who's been on a team or been a captain knows that that's a lot of work, and when you have personalities like this, it's a struggle. But Ricky had his grand strategy of how to do the tournament, about what players to put on what courts. He decided the lineup 18 seconds before the lineup paper was due. And he told the players 8 seconds before they had to be on the court. But it all worked out. So, last note, if anyone gets a chance to go to the national campus in Lake Nona, the USTA has a fabulous facility there. It was really a lot of fun to play there. I know we have some folks from Mid-Atlantic that are here. They do a fantastic job of helping with the sectional tournament and supporting the teams that go down there. We were very proud to represent Mid-Atlantic among all the other sections that are down there. And last thing I want to say is, there are a lot of good tennis players that go to these tournaments, and we saw people from all over the country, and we were watching them warm up, watching them serve, going, wow, how did we even get there? But we had 2 guys on our team who won every court they played on. They played, for whatever reason, they kept being put on the center court at Lake Nona, which now has been renamed after them. And we saw all these fantastic players, but it took a guy with an underhand serve to prevail in the final match. So, if you're ever down in Lake Nona, that center court has been renamed Meadows Loehr Court, just in case you wanted to know. So, anyway, thank you Mid-Atlantic, thank you Virginia Beach, and thanks to all of you guys for a great tournament and a lot of fun.
One other thing I'm going to tell you about Ricky. They won the sectional, they were all set to go, and all of a sudden I called Ricky and said, "Are you all set to go?" And he goes, "Well, I haven't, what am I supposed to do?" I go, "It's a week before the tournament." I go, "Ricky, you have," and he, somehow we got it done. We pulled it together. So, anyway.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you all. One more big applause, but don't go. I want your ladies to come back up too. So ladies.
Put the microphone, talk into the microphone.
I'd like the 6